TBH. So we have Natasha. She is in the hot seat today.
Is anybody with us?
Not yet.
We have one viewer.
Nice!
Oh, that's me. Just kidding.
It is you.
It was.
That's funny.
Good morning, everyone. It jumps up pretty fast.
Good morning.
So we have we had a lot of emails in with questions to ask Natasha, industry related and some non.
Oh,
I saw them there.
I haven't seen any of them.
So
So
that's what makes it fun.
Does it? Okay.
You've got them there, but you haven't read them.
I haven't read
yet.
them. She's like, do you want to see them or do you want to go into it blind? And before I could answer, she took them away.
Blind it is. So Natasha's going to read through her questions and answer them how she chooses to answer. And then if any of you guys have any questions for her, we'll be glad to read them out.
So the first question is, in high school, what were your plans for ongoing education? You know the answer to this one. I think you do too. I actually wanted to do hair. I had big dreams of going to hair school right out of high school, and then I actually got a job in a restaurant, so I held school off for a year because I wasn't quite ready to go back to school, and I actually ended up getting a job in the salon that I got my nails done at. I was the receptionist, and it was a full service salon, so they did hair, nails, waxing, and I got to watch the girls do nails as well as when I got my own nails done. But I thought, I've always been kind of quite creative. I've always loved art. It was always my favorite subject in school. So seeing them and seeing how creative they could be on every single client. I mean, you have 10 canvases in front of you every time a client sits down. So my mind quickly changed, and I actually ended up going to nail school not long after that. And Christina taught me how to do nails. So that's how we ended up meeting. Yeah.
And it's kind of cool because a lot of our background before we actually got into nails was very similar. And I think that's a good thing you brought up, and I just thought of it, is for anyone who's interested in entering any field in the beauty industry, getting a job as a receptionist, really, like, or in the way of working in a salon, to kind of see what it's all about.
Yeah,
I think it's you know what I mean?
A really good point, because like I still love hair, but, and don't get me wrong, I mean, hairdressers are really creative and they can be really creative, but for me, nails was it.
It's more the art.
Yeah.
The art stuff.
Yeah.
Well, let me say the industry is happy to have you.
Well, thank you very much, friend.
You're very welcome.
I'm happy to have you.
Industry as a whole.
Okay, why did you want to do nails, and what and was it your first choice? So I answered both of those in the same question. The next one is, what is your favorite nail art technique? Well, this isn't fair. How am I supposed to choose?
You have to choose your most favorite one.
Oh my gosh. Well, I love hand painting. That's probably my favorite.
Why?
Oh, Christina!
I'm curious. I'm sure they are too.
You know, that's a great question. I wish I had looked at these before I came on
I mean,
here.
I think that it's kind of one of those things that you either like art or you don't. And when you do
Yeah.
art, it's kind of an expression,
Yes.
and you get to work through and see it from start to finish.
Exactly. Thank you, Yvonne. Totally. And also, I like painting as a whole, but painting different things. Like, I really enjoy painting floral and floral patterns and that sort of thing. And I've kind of recently got back into painting like characters and that sort of
So
thing.
you've got a few different styles that you are very adaptable with.
Thank you. I was actually thinking about the other day, I don't really have like a style, I don't think.
No, I think you do.
It's just, I think
It's just all good.
I just like trying everything.
Yeah. Nice.
But definitely hand painting is my favorite. What go-to medium or do you generally work with? Well, of course, Ugly Duckling nail products. But I always gravitate towards our gel polish. It's wonderful for so many things. You can create really, really detailed artwork with it. Great for full coverage, of course, because it is a gel base. It doesn't contain any solvents or polish. You can actually embed it, which is really awesome for layered art techniques. And then when I sculpt nails, my go-to will always be acrylic. I mean, I love our acrygel because I wear it on myself. So acrygel and acrylic. Gel and I have a love-hate relationship because I don't like to be sticky.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair.
You gotta be honest.
You know what? It's good. It's good.
Okay, what inspires your art? Everything. And people always say, I'm not inspired, I can't find inspiration. I'm actually putting together, didn't we say there'd be a delivery? That's so funny.
Yeah,
there's a delivery man here every time. I'm actually putting together a video for my YouTube channel, and I'm sure we'll share it on the Ugly Duckling one as well, just about different places that you can get your inspiration. You just have to have your eyes open for it and be ready to accept it. As corny as that may sound, I was in...
He's going to come and say hi to
Oh,
you.
nice!
There
Perfect!
you go. You just got to sneak in here and say, hi, everybody.
Say hi!
What up, Amazon delivery man? It's delivery man. Have you seen that skit?
No.
Google delivery man sock
Perfect.
puppet sex.
You go!
There you go, guys.
It's hilarious. They've got this black sock, knocks on the door, and he's got a parcel. It's delivery man.
Nice.
It's hilarious.
Entertainment.
That's funny.
Sure.
Now I've lost my train of
Yeah,
thought.
you did.
You're talking about inspiration from different things and being open to it.
Just being open to it. Like I was in Indigo Books the other day. It's a local bookstore, and they have a lot of different notebooks and agendas and mugs and stuff, and they all had awesome patterns on them, marble mixed with metallics and that kind of thing. So you just really have to be open to being around. Like Christina just got a birthday card, and it had really beautiful floral on the front, so I took a picture of it.
Yeah, that's true.
So I can try and replicate it. So
I was gonna say, like, I don't do a lot of the art techniques and stuff, but I personally, when I see something out, I'm like, that would look cool as a set of nails for sure.
because you're open to seeing it, you're open to
Totally.
looking for it.
Totally.
Even patterns on people's clothes. Like Yvonne has a really neat pattern on her dress.
That
here.
would make a great set of nails,
Yeah.
Ellen. Do you want to stand up and show the audience?
You wore it on purpose, didn't you?
I think I should say I've probably worn this one before.
You on camera?
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
Yvonne's always got cool clothes.
Yeah, so that would make great nail art.
Yeah.
And I could do that for sure.
You
because
could.
It looks easy.
It's roses and stuff. So just being open to what's around you and finding inspiration that way.
Cool.
If you could only use 3 items to create a design, what would they be? These are
That's
hard.
a good question. That was a good one.
Oh
Who
man.
wrote these?
Well,
Okay.
it's our viewers.
This one's from Christina, I know it is.
I might have snuck that in there.
If you could only use 3 items to create a design, what would they be? It could be anything.
Sure.
Okay.
So it is for me.
Gel polish.
Nice.
Crystals.
Ooh, good set. Well said.
Crystals and bullion beads. I'm gonna put those together.
Yeah,
because they
that's
kind of go hand in hand. And then does top coat count, or we have to seal it off anyway, so I'm not gonna count that. Maybe like foils and stuff.
Ooh, nice.
It's hard. I like a lot of texture in my
I
nail
like
art.
the Mylars.
Yeah.
When they're bedded, I love the look of the
And how they
Mylar
reflect
bedded.
and
Because
stuff.
they look different in depth-wise.
That's hard to choose. I think it all depends on what kind of art you're doing.
Yeah, for sure.
But definitely those 3 need to be included. What is your favorite thing to do outside of nails? Well, I go home and I do more nails at home. It's relaxing for me. I really like going home and working on display tips and painting and that kind of thing.
We keep you too busy.
No.
Actually, everybody keeps you too busy.
Nice. But is there anything that you enjoy doing other than nails?
Yeah.
Like, what's your favorite thing to do?
We go to movies all the time.
That's your
Yeah,
thing.
we do.
Yeah, we do. That's we don't go out and go dancing or anything like that. We like to go to movies. It's Cheap Tuesday here every Tuesday, so that's where you'll find us.
Yeah.
Plus, we've got that nice new movie theater
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
It's so nice. Actually, just after work yesterday, we ran to a 5:20 movie. That's just our thing.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Something to look forward to.
Yeah.
I like that. And then there's one more.
Okay. Nice. This is a good question. What advice would you give to aspiring nail artists? Actually, I was going to post about this the other day because I posted a set recently where I hand painted a character from a scary movie.
I only laugh because
Why are you looking at me?
why are you
Because I
protecting me?
Because I know not, it's a scary movie.
Yeah.
It was it. And it took me a long time. And I posted it, and people, it kind of made me sad because people were like, oh, I'll never be good like that. I can never do anything like this. You should see mine. Mine's horrible. And I mean, there was good comments in there too, but it made me sad to see people be so hard on themselves like that, because you guys, I didn't paint like that fresh out of nail school. And actually, I'll take pictures of I have my book from nail school at home. I'll take pictures and I'll post on Instagram.
I think you should bring your book next week too to the
Okay.
5K. You
Yeah.
guys should both have your beginner
Sure.
books there.
I think it's a smart idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you saw where we came from
Oh.
too, you guys would, it's good to see that.
Honestly, and it doesn't happen overnight. You just really have to practice, and if it's your passion, keep practicing, keep at it. Christina and I, we try and take classes whenever we can, whenever possible, so continuing your education.
But I want to say too, like, I think sometimes nail techs feel a lot of pressure to have to do the art and have to do those things.
You don't
And
have to.
it's really, you can be a great nail tech without doing all the art. And if that's not your thing,
And it's
then it's okay
Yeah.
too.
And it's not even that she doesn't do art, she does her own style of art. And that's what I tell people too, is that just because your style of art might not be hand painting,
There's a different form of it.
Christina works with crystals, and she creates these beautiful 4D roses and her French and everything, and that's her art. My art is definitely more hand painting, that's my strength. So like Yvonne's saying, you don't have to be so stressed out about having everything perfect. Nothing is ever going to be perfect, but you can definitely focus on what you love doing and kind of nurture that craft.
Yeah. Well said, Natasha.
Thank you.
That was well said.
Thank you. I just went off what Yvonne said.
Nice. So that was it for the questions that our viewers sent in to us. Does anyone have any last minute questions for Natasha while we have her on the hot seat?
I think I've answered a
What
lot.
What do you want to know about Natasha?
Who's next week?
No one.
Oh, why is that?
Because we have our 5K marathon of education.
Yeah, we will not be in the office next week.
We'll be busy learning with all of our ducklings.
But I will tell you, we will go live throughout the event
Yeah,
a few times here and there, just to show you guys everyone working, what we're about, what we do, and all that for those who maybe don't know what we do with our 5K.
Yeah.
So that'll be a good opportunity to see that. The following week, I guess it'll be me.
Yes, it will. So make sure, we'll put an advertisement out. Make sure you send your questions for Christigal to tbh.uglyduckling@gmail.com.
And also keep in mind, Mother Duck will be up in the hot seat the following
Oh,
week.
come on.
So
I don't think
keep those
anybody
questions.
Really
Oh,
cares
yes.
to
Yes,
listen
they
about me.
They want to
If
know.
you want to know about Yvonne and her story about it in the industry, put hearts on the screen.
Yeah. And give us your
See,
questions.
there's nothing
It's a
there.
delay. There's a delay.
It's a delay. Yes. So.
I would love to see before and after pictures when you first. Yes, absolutely. Christina and I will both post them. Mine's
the
at
before and
home.
after.
Actually, I've got some memories on Facebook. You know how those come up?
Yeah.
Man, oh man, there are some from 8 years ago, and I was so proud of them. So proud of them. And then I compare it to what I'm doing now. I'm like, wow, it's cool to see the growth. So don't be so hard on yourself.
Look at all those hearts.
Holy smokes. See, ones, they want to know about you.
I love it. Beauty Spot Edmonton said, I can't come to the 5K. That's okay. There'll be other next time.
Yeah. Next 5K.
Next 5K. Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Great.
Aw.
Well,
Okay.
again, we appreciate you guys taking the time out to watch
Our
us
shenanigans.
and, yeah. Get to know us a little bit more.
So I guess we'll see you here and there next week.
Yep.
So make sure you just watch out on Instagram. We'll be popping in live every now and then just to show you guys what it's all about.
You got it.
Until then,
Okay, have a good week.
bye.
We'll see you. I'll do it. Thanks. See you later.